Wishman and J.C. Clayson.
Hello and welcome, Lady Cordelia, to the building. Describe your daily duties and living conditions in the castle, please.
Ladies were always served by their ladies-in-waiting. She would supervise the activities in the castle, and like the kitchen staff, and made sure that the servants were doing their job right. Ladies were also responsible for the education of the young women and teaching them music, history, art, and writing. And she needed to bring up the young ladies and follow in her footsteps on how to run her own household. A lady must be honorable to her husband because he is very high in society and very close with the king, and so she must be respectable.
See you later, Lady Cordelia. Now welcome on Lady Cecilia. For the first question, what did lords and ladies do for entertainment?
Entertainment in the Middle Ages consisted of going to feasts, banquets, jousts, and tournaments, mystery plays, fairs, games, and sports. Oh, and entertainment using animals. A competition game that was played in the medieval times was wrestling. Another thing that was popular in the medieval times was to throw a feast. It consisted of many popular towns coming to the castle, feasting, then to follow the feast, a dance. Many times it was thrown in celebration of something. These feasts and dances were refined and very elegant. It provided entertainment for the rich people of the medieval times. Magicians would play during the banquet, and it would make the rich feel comfortable around the guests to dance and enjoy it. Through this all, nobody was expected to fight, not even the knights. They were just expected to dance. For more information, keep going.
In the medieval times, meat was a sign of wealth. There was no methods allowing you to freeze your food, so if you didn't eat it right away, it'd go bad. Water was not clean in the medieval ages, therefore, they all drank wine and ale. The medieval food was not a good diet. People's average lifespan dropped because they drank wine and beer all the time.
One of the expectations of ladies was to have children and to hire a peasant woman to take care of the children. The lady of the castle were to join their husbands to the events such as the fairs and jousting tournaments. Most of the ladies were to deal with other things such as religious activities instead of things at the castle, which she hired people to do for her. They were always expected to dress elegantly.
They wore large gowns that have embroidered edges and was all one piece, and it made them very heavy. Ladies wore a veil over their hair so the wind and dust wouldn't ruin their hair. The ladies only wore fine silk to show their wealth, with fine gold and silver jewelry. The most rich out of the wealthy wore bright colored clothes like blue, green, and red.
The marriage process in general was a lot more difficult back then than it is today. Most of the time when you become a lady, it's because the Lord chose you or your parents married you off to him. It never had love involved. Typically, if the Lord chose the young girl as his wife, he would offer the family a dowry at the time of the wedding. The legal age for marriage in the medieval days was 12 for girls and 14 for boys.